EZG enough time to respawn in and try to make a play themselves. And before you knew it, the base was cleared out and EZG was back on the move. But right now, they're kind of backed up in their base a little bit, trying to play some defense here, trying to find the players inside the top part of that mansion as kills are traded left and right. But it looks like EZG is going to clear it out right there. Stumpy 5-3. Casmo only at 1-4, but he's got that M8 and he's just kind of chilling in the back, you know, trying to get some defensive kills. See a player in that top window area, does pick one up and looks like he's going to make a push as 3 players are now on that rock side for Earthroot.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. Another thing worth mentioning is that there are 3 assault rifle players on ERG, and that's obviously going to make a lot more passive plays, but some potential clutches as far as defense is concerned. But as I say that, Paranoia slaying along his teammate Stumpy as well, getting some plays to go their way, and they're able to get their numbers on their side. But obviously when you're forcing those players to spawn bottom rocks here, it's definitely going to set up for some potential slaying, even more so for your squad. Now they just got to get that flagpole and advance it past the 50-yard line.
and that's the big part, is getting the flag and getting it past the 50-yard line. I mean, for EZG, they don't have the amount of aggression to go do anything. It looks like they're just completely content with sitting inside top bedroom or the second story and just peering out everywhere with an M8, pre-aiming every corner and just having that range advantage. While, you know, Earthroot has got to make some crazy plays happen, and they're doing so right now. It's all up to Paranoia. He's the last one alive. He's trying to race back and not get caught from behind. Does see a player in the base, but at this point, the players are already starting to spawn up from that bunker area with those M8s pointed down sight, and Stumpy able to get one. Has seen a second over here. At least his teammates called him out. A third one right there. Stumpy's just going to have to burst this guy at least once. Nope, I lied, and he does pick up the kill there, but EZG again able to make that defensive stand after Earthroot doesn't get that aggressive.
Yeah, and as it is now, the slaying is looking good for ERG. They just haven't been able to get a flagpole, and as I say that, Clutch Up really does what he has to do. Gets 3 kills, then pulls the flag, and this one is off to the races. He's got his cuts near mid-map. Remarks is there, and this should most likely be a flag cap if Remarks is able to win that gunfight. He does win it. Earthroot is on the board first with a very good offensive push overall coming in from them.
Just insane how 2 bullets can change everything. Stumpy thought he was dead after he put the second burst, went to turn and run. It's kind of like catching a fly ball before you've actually caught it, and Clutch just hit his shots that he had to, and it was an easy flag run. And now he has a dart, he has a lightning strike, and he has the sight in his back pocket too. He gets what he's just kind of hang out right now, and you know, hopefully getting that last 50 points. Does put some shots down on a player, but right now Clutch and the rest of ERG, they're really, you know, feeling good going into this second side of Stronghold.
Yeah, they are definitely feeling good for sure, but if you are ERG, you cannot play passive on the second side of play, because EZG will punish you if they get an opportunity similar to the one that Earthroot just had. And, you know, a 1-0 lead is good, but it's not a definitive lead. So that's something they're going to have to work on for sure. Full streaks for Clutch, though, that's something that's going to definitely be important for him to use on the second side of play if they allow a player to kind of overextend at that particular point in time. But very, very good plays from Earthroot Gaming. They were able to outslay when it mattered most, get a nice sneaky flagpole, and take it home for that 1-0 lead.
I mean, and you just look at ERG right now. I mean, they've got 2 players with over 1,000 points simply because they're slaying 11 kills and 13 kills. Great Smack not too far behind. He's positive. Eyes are the only one who's not really doing a whole heck of a lot. But I mean, you know, if you've got Clutch right now, I think he's on a 6 kill streak, a 6 or 7 kill streak with full streaks. I mean, you really don't have to do much other than just not, you know, purposely give up a flag on your own. And right now, they've got the top control where, you know, these M8s reign supreme. And just like that, they've already picked up the flag again in another pull. You got to feel like if they win this gunfight here that you pull out your streaks and you try to get this home. But actually, I believe I miscommunicated that on the wrong teams. But Paranoia, he's got to get out of here. It's going to turn around, try to burn a player, does get one. And if he gets out of here, it's pretty much a tie game. And just like that, you said, if Earthroot gets defensive, EZG's going to capitalize.
Well, that's exactly what we're seeing now, but a good lightning strike coming in from Clutch, able to pick up Paranoia. The flag has not been returned yet. Casmo able to sneak it by and is going to be able to pick it up and get the score before he gets taken down. But a counter pull will go through. That is then shut down and the action has turned up on the second side of play. Great Smack is able to pick up a kill, and now is using his Psychosis to help him out a little bit, but that return will come through for EZG. Muni coming up clutch on defense.
Another flag cap determined by 3 bullets. If Muni picked the wrong person to shoot at and got killed, that was another easy cap there for Earthroot. But, a lightning strike was just wasted there. Almost, shut down that whole thing with a double kill. That's huge. And then I think the Vision Pulse came in, and they tried to use the whole deck of cards there to stop that flag cap, because that's a crucial one. Not able to do so, but they still have, some streaks, and they still have the ability to do this. I'm sure they feel good with themselves, but again, if EZG just keeps stopping them out like this, they're going to have a lead in a few short seconds here.
Oh yeah, now you're going to see that the man count advantage until those Earthroot players come from Respawn is definitely in favor of EZG. That's how that flagpole is going to go through. Stumpy off to the races, but he doesn't have many blockers in front. As I say that though, there are some players that are going down. Muni is the last line of defense, and a crucial 3-piece coming in, as that was a very good assist coming in from that Hellstorm. 4 players go down from EZG. ERG get the return and a counter pull, and now Clutch is getting all the kills that matter, has got his dart in his back pocket, and this should be a cap unless if a counter pull goes through. But based on the map positioning, it's going to be a 2-1 lead for Earthroot Gaming.
Oh, and it's just so many huge plays going back and forth. I mean, the counter pull right there by ERG, just making sure that they do it at the right time. I felt like EZG was so concerned with getting that flag available, they didn't realize that there were streaks coming at them, or were they even prepared for a counter pull? And then Casmo actually got that spawn on that far side over there near the bunker, and decided to let one player go by him and was going to kill the flag carrier, but as soon as he turned around, he got pistoled, and that was the end of that. But Earthroot, they're not happy with a 1 flag lead, and you can see that as they're starting to get aggressive here. If this kill goes down, which it does by Remarks, they're going to go ahead and pick this flag up and run it out of there as well. He's got that Vision Pulse if he needs it, but otherwise, the players are spawning back rocks. All they have to do is get a few kills over here, and this is gone. Smack is just killing everyone on that left side. Stumpy does pick one up, but at this point, you got to think the Remarks he's going to get this flag. We're going to end up going to a game 5 if EZG doesn't have like a next level switch to pull out.
Well, 90 seconds for EZG to win it outright. Otherwise, it will be settled in search and destroy. Remark still slaying effectively, does get shut down, and that is 2 players down for ERG for now. And now Clutch, playing passive, is able to earn his streaks before getting shut down there by Stumpy. And just like that, the flag has been pulled by EZG, but immediately shut down. That return will most likely go through, and it will. That is a good defensive stand from ERG.
And at this point, they should just be making defensive stands, because if you can manage to get killed twice, because usually you have to slay out all 4, 2 times or something like that to give up a flag cap. If you can have that happen to you essentially 4 times and give up 2 flag caps, you should probably just stop playing Call of Duty. But Heiza picking up some kills with that Annihilator right there, just enough to hold off the last EZG push and clutch up. He also has that Lightning and the Hellstorm in his back pocket, denies 1 more flagpole, and that's pretty much going to do it here. He's 25-10, but he wants more blood. Like you said, it was going to be a bloodbath. We just didn't know for who, as Clutch also kills one of his teammates. Another Lightning Strike coming out. 26-10 for him, 23-14 for Smack, and then also 2 flag caps for Clutch Up. So like that's a crazy good game for a capture the flag game.
Oh, it absolutely is, especially on a map that's as slow as Stronghold can be, depending on how you get that map control. But clearly favored Earthroot's playstyle, as they were able to outlast EZG and force that game number 5. Of course, that final kill cam brought to you by Smack, who had himself a very good game, as you mentioned earlier on. 24-14 for him, 1 return, and overall it was just a cohesive team win from ERG, because everyone got a return on that squad, and 2 players able to get captures, and particularly Clutch was able to pick up 2. So very, very good way to force that game 5, and now it's EZG that has been in this situation before. They have been able to win in those game 5s throughout the weeks in the league. They have an 8-win streak when it comes to series wins. Now they're going to try to end the season strong and potentially extend that. But Earthroot is looking really good, and they looked good on the previous S&D. What can we potentially see on this game 5?
I mean, we went round 11 last time,
We
so
did.
there's definitely the potential for that to happen again. But I'm looking to see less errors out of EZG this time, or let's maybe not even errors, but just more aggressive, more decisive play calls. And I think you called that out in the first one, that they just didn't look like they knew what they were doing for those first 2 rounds, got it together, and then again didn't know what they were doing for the last 3. So I feel like if they don't make those errors, they can come out and take it easily. But Earthroot, they're no slouches either.
Yeah, they're obviously not, as they have been able to pick up 2 map wins. One in Respawn that was definitely needed for them in this series. And now it's going to come up to who has those S&D strats available to them for Infection. That is going to be that map 5. Of course, we'll bring you the action after this quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the stream. I'm Maze, joined by Fattern, and this is officially week 6, the final week of the Black Ops 3 Perfect Alliance League. And of course, we have got a matchup that has gone the distance so far. Earthroot Gaming able to force that game 5, and now it's going to be all up to EZG to win it here, to improve their #1 spot in the seeding going into the playoffs, or letting Earthroot really get themselves a better seeding for those playoffs. So, of course, it has been exciting so far, and that Banner Protect is in full effect. But, Oren, based on what you've seen so far, we've seen a lot of specials taken off the board early. What do you think that Earthroot has to do here to just out-strategize their opponent in EZG?
I mean, I like what they did in the first round, the first couple rounds of the first Search and Destroy. They just made that middle push and then decided to like disperse, and they got kills and trades and played it so well. And in the next 4 rounds, they didn't really do much of that. They allowed EZG to get nice map positioning, allowed them to make like really smart trades, and it did not play out in their favor. It looks like they've already gone ahead and banned the high caliber, obviously, in the HCXD. I like that because I think that You know, obviously EZG has been outslaying them for the most part, and having even